late Michael Brooks would be terribly excited, and I imagine he is looking down or up. I mean, I'm not, who knows, maybe sideways at this, and with a big smile on his face. Here is a huge procession of folks celebrating Lula's returning to the presidency in Brazil. I like how they spray down the crowds with water just to cool them off, as opposed to, it's nice to see fire hoses being used in that way. And apparently, Bolsonaro refused to give the sash, which is like I don't know, I guess it's a tradition.
Yeah, the presidential sash, they call it.
Presidential sash to Lula. And so it was presented to him by some indigenous groups.
Yeah, a bunch of different groups representing sort of workers and indigenous folks and LGBT that sort of Bolsonaro hated. And many of these people were at the vigils for Lula when he was in prison.
And so here's that.
Neste momento, o presidente Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva recebe a faixa presidencial das mãos do povo brasileiro.
Without Bolsonaro there.
Yeah, good. It is really amazing how Bolsonaro and Trump, sort of mirror each other in that respect. Let's go see if we can we check and see what Bolsonaro's up to? Meanwhile, during the ceremony, Bolsonaro was caught on camera, apparently down, like, checking out his condo in Florida. He's in Orlando, and it's unclear whether it's his. We don't know if it's his condo complex or what. But there he is, going around. That's the actual sound of Jair Bolsonaro as he's
not quite
walking
the
around.
same crowd.
Oh, he's getting. I think there's some guys who are like who are giving him grief, but there he is, just walking around with just some random Orlando
Bolsonaristas.
Yeah, it's weird. Now, of course, look at it. He's got like 5 bodyguards around him. And I'm not convinced that there's a lot of fans there, to be honest with you. But that is
everyone
good.
that was at his cookout.
Exactly.
In like super baggy shorts, just kind of like moseying around. It's like, what are you doing, bro? Like,
and there it is. So Michael will be enjoying watching a Bolsonaro just walk around, like, in retirement garb with 4 security guards as he's walking through a random sort of place in Orlando.
Yeah, it's funny because like all countries sort of have their electoral skeptics and sort of thing, but like the difference between Bolsonaro and Lula is pretty big chasm. Brian Muir, President Lula has initiated the process to lift all of Bolsonaro's 100 years of secrecy decrees. If all goes according to plan, 30 days from now, the public will find out who was involved in the multi-billion-dollar kickback scandal and whether Bolsonaro lied about being vaccinated. And they're also looking at the Evo Morales coup stuff. So good to have Lula in and Bolsonaro out.